you done your one-on-ones? I recently got this from PH Creation. Okay, so I'm gonna be sharing my screen because good morning. Today is a Tuesday and I'm starting my day with a meeting. It's a 9 a.m. meeting. It's a sprint review, and then I'm gonna hop on another one that is 9:30 to 10, and then after that there's gonna be an in-office meeting. So there's a bit of restructuring that happened, and then now we are required to be in office 2 days a week. That's gonna be Tuesday and Thursday, and the rest are optional. So for this mandatory one, I'll have to be in office, meaning between this time, these meetings are usually short. I'm just gonna travel to the office and then be there before 10. So for now, I'm just gonna be joining the meeting. And I'm just gonna push after this meeting. It's done. I just need to push and. So first meeting done, it's 9:20. I'm thinking of just changing right now and just going straight to the office. The other one, if it does get on me on the way, I'll just attend it because it's nothing major. And it's actually a bit better today. It's not hot. It was raining earlier on. So I ran out of time while I was still changing. I am done, but I'm just gonna start the meeting here, give my status update, and then while I'm listening to the rest of the team, then I can drive to the office. So yeah, that's what happened. Let's just get into it. Just when my meeting is done and then it started pouring again. Now I have to go to the car, which is a bit far, and it's raining. Look at how far the car is. There is the car. The driver.
No, got sport by.
Don't worry, I appreciate you. Morning, it's Wednesday. I'm working from home. I'm just gonna make breakfast and then I'm gonna tell you a bit about domain modeling, since I did get a few questions in the comment section. What is that? And then I'm gonna tell you a bit about my work. And the nice thing about today is it is not raining. Crazy how the weather changes so rapidly here, but it's actually hot today. So yeah, we have that. So let me just make breakfast and then let's get into work. Okay, let's talk about my work for the day. Today I'm fully focusing on a module that we are migrating from our old system, as I did mention in my past video. So I'm done establishing the domain and I want to push my changes, make a pull request. So I just want to confirm a few things before I do that. So that's what I'm really focusing on today. Since I'm done with the domain, now I'm gonna move into the front end. And for this system that we're working on, it's mostly configurations, and I'm just gonna jump into a tutorial and then configure as I go, because the screens I was waiting for are not here as yet. So I'm just gonna make the pull request, and then after that I start to the configurations, which is the front end of the system. from my knowledge, it shouldn't really be much of an issue. I don't really have many screens to configure, so it should be a day's work. So I'm hoping that I will finish off maybe later tonight, and then I can present, because we have a meeting tomorrow to show progress, the migration progress, which we actually have every Thursday. Okay, so I'm gonna be sharing my screen because this is an open source project. It's Cheshire, it's our framework at work, but they decided to make it more open source so that people can actually use it. So that's why I'm sharing my screen. It shouldn't be much of a problem. This is what I mean when I'm gonna be configuring. So basically the front end of this is made of drag and drop. It's code. We have a framework, but now you just do configurations and drag and drop on the front end instead of writing. So the main thing now that it lies within is doing the domain itself so that it aligns with whatever that you're gonna configure here. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you a simple domain. Okay, to simply explain domain modeling is to put it as a technique that is used in software development to represent real-world entities and their properties, relationships between them. This will help the developers to actually understand the problem at hand and the solution that we're trying to come up with, right? So you understand the business structure so that you are able to develop the application itself that will solve the problem. So this is the exercise that is done mostly in teams. It's not really done only by developers, it's done even including business analysts and product managers, because they understand the requirements, right? So this is done that, so at the end of this exercise, everyone is pretty much familiar with the problem and the business rules and the structure of this application that we need to build. So developers are more informed. Even if they make a minor change, they know how it impacts their business rules and they understand the structure of everything. So that's the main aim of doing the domain model. As I did say, it's done in teams. You don't really do it alone. You don't really do it alone unless you are like me and you want to do something small by yourself. And then that being said, I hope you know what a domain is and what is domain modeling. If you really want to get into the context of it, I would suggest that someone who's really interested drop a comment on what domain we should make for what system. So I would like to actually do that with you and actually show you the process and how I would go about modeling a domain for a particular system or an application. You probably saw me holding this in office. This is a coaster that I got from PH Creations. You can check the link in the description to get one. And I actually now can fit my mugs right here, because you know how I have this cup holder here, but it doesn't actually fit mugs. So when I'm having coffee, I can actually fit it now. You can see console.log coffee, because coffee will stay here. Okay, that was a lot of explaining. So now I'm just gonna go out, get lunch. It's Wednesday, so Stia says working Wednesday, 2 burgers for 60 rands. So let's go get that. Have not gotten a t-shirt by this point, I don't know what you're doing. Get yourself a t-shirt from buythrift.store, link is in the description. I'll try to link my items on the channel. So thank you for watching. We've reached the end. It's 5:30 at the moment. It's my time to go to the gym and refresh and then continue with my configurations later. So I think the video is getting a bit too long, but shout out to you all for watching, man. Don't forget to subscribe and like. It helps out with the channel. Shout out, man.